I'm Neil Cardos with Patent Draftr, and I'm going to show you how you can use Patent Draftr to save time and reduce errors by inserting and automatically numbering a Visio drawing and corresponding description. So you might currently be reusing drawings and descriptions by finding a recent application that you've drafted and then copying over the appropriate figure and description. But if it was a different figure number in the previous application, then you need to renumber the figure and all the reference numbers, which is pretty tedious and error prone. You also need to reread everything to take out anything that was specific to the previous application. So let me show you how easy this is using Patent Draftr. So in the Patent Draftr ribbon in Word, I click on Drawing, and it shows a library that you can load with as many figures as you want, with or without corresponding description. And so on my screen, I also have a Visio document with figure 1 already completed. And by the way, I use Patent Draftr to insert this figure already. So before I go to insert the drawing, I want to place my cursor where I want the text to be inserted. So here's the description for figure 1. So I want to scroll past that because I want to insert a figure after this. So I want to put this right here. And then in the drawings library in Word, I'll double click on this. Let's say this generic hardware components. I double click this. Patent Draftr prompts me, what figure do you want this to be? I'll put in figure 2, click OK. So what happens is that you can see in Word, Patent Draftr has already inserted the appropriate description and also inserts the figure itself into Visio. So I'll scroll here so you can see this. So in Visio, you see we have now figure 2. With reference numbers all starting with a 2, you have 200, you have bus 210, processor 220, memory 230, etc. And in Word, we also have the description for all these components. It's inserted figure 2, device 200, bus 210, processor 220. Then if you scroll down, it's kind of the description of all these things, which are pretty standard things across patent applications. And it's also inserted, let me close this window so you can see, a helpful comment. This figure, you're still going to want to customize it, right, for your patent application. So it's inserted a comment here on the section that you can insert some custom language to customize this for the invention. So I found this to be useful for really 3 main types of drawings. The first is for a background drawing, for some complex technology, really where you want to provide some context and explain some terminology. Number 2 is for drawings that show devices or hardware components that are exactly the same, like this example that I've shown, or that are mostly the same across patent applications, but that you might tweak slightly to customize for the invention. And the third type of drawing is what I call a baseline drawing, where there are some components that you always show and describe, and then you're going to add some additional components to it. Thanks for watching.